Shea Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. But tonight we've got a good AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raiders
take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here we go. 2nd down and 4.
65.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Here we go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And he'll get this up to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
13.
Garoppolo now. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? 21. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. This ball deep for Tony. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is. But that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers. Literally and figuratively.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. With no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelsey, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now Mahomes. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Pacheco gets it up the gut. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Third and goal, and still a long way from the end zone. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. Here's Tony on a quick slant. Touchdown! Kadarius Toney, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Big fourth down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Raiders nothing.
Here we go.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams, 65 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. Steps away. His throw incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Flushed out right. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. They go play action. Now Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. So 8 yards on the completion there. And he'll be left with 2nd and a couple. When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play. A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 15 yards. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. Flush to his right. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Here we go, here we go.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
21.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Now a 2nd and 10.
21, 21. Here we go.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here we go.
This now a 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 42 yards on the ground for him so far.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. They will run the draw with Jacobs. They'll take it inside the 25.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Garoppolo's throw there complete to Myers. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
And that's patience to be admired right there because he looks left, looks right, and waits for the right guy to come open, spots him in the middle of the field, and delivers.
Here we go.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. The quick slant caught. Touchdown Raiders. Trey Tucker from 10 yards out. And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Carlson now to add the extra point. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
Score, Chiefs 20, Raiders 14.
Garoppolo changing the play. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. He leaps over him. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Mahomes now on first down. Shreds into the stiff arm. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. This is caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs would extend their lead here just before halftime. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Raiders 14.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now the throw for the All-Pro Kelce is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it, and the Raiders will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And quickly, they get to the line.
17-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2, 21.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Looking deep downfield. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Kadarius Toney, his second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And it's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
11. White.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. That is caught, and he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Looking deep for Adams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. A third quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. And they'll go with a ground attack here. Down the right sideline. And finally taken down at the 15. It's a big play there for Vegas. 42 yards. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jenkins running left. And he is going to lose yardage here. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. On play action, now Garoppolo. They'll roll him out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Oh, design run for their wideout. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Touchdown! Michael Mayer, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 71 yards. And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Butker on for the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Here we go.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a way to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
21.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Caught out right by Renfro. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
11. Stay hot.
Now Garoppolo. Got to have this one. Oh, and that is incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Well, they were 2 for 3 on 4th down tries. Now they're unsuccessful. That brings them down to 50%.
But that's a percentage you have to feel pretty good about. You know, 2 for 4, 2 for 3 before that, but finally get stopped again. That's okay. That's the type of team that'll keep pressing. In this situation, they'll continue to go for it.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as he gets this to the Raiders' 20-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Pushing his way through. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Butker now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
3rd and 4. Now Garoppolo. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Mike Edwards picks it off. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Mahomes going to throw it here. goes. Brought down a Raider sack. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Yellow.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
The partner under the lights in prime time. This offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many
100 on the horse and I'm Mike. Switching out the character, the strippers like tigers. Legends on 3, 2, 1.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight we've got an AFC matchup in store for you, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out, and only able to get this to the 19. Should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Hey, get set. Double one, hard.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Jalen Waddle. He's got a first and maybe more down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 81 yards. And the Dolphins march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Now Zach Moss played prep ball 8 miles from here in Hollandale Beach. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here we go.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Here's the former NFL rushing champ. It's Jonathan Taylor. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 61 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from drawing level.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Hill shedding the tackle. And he returns this to the 22.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 7 on 4th and 4. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Taylor now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
It's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Richardson shotgun on third down. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
And the Colts first down.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13.
At the 45-yard line.
They go play action with Richardson.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Let's go now.
Third and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction.
Third and long for Richardson.
And that will be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
So fourth and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Going for it on fourth. Here's Richardson. Lets one go downfield for Pierce.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Two and now on first down. They'll swing this out wide. Here's H.A. Here's a second and 8.
Now Tua. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Tua now on first down. Escape.
Tua hit, and the ball is out.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, third and 10.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Colts will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
By the Colts. They'll take over first down 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
In motion is McKenzie. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give to Taylor.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this...
A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked up by Channing Tindall. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. After the turnover, it's Tua. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Tua. Buying time to his left. A man over the middle, and it's complete. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Trying to improvise. And this one too low. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Thomas. And the Colts are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Pat the street. Pat the street. Hey, check that. Street.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6.
Whenever I go to a team's practice facility and watch them work, I love to watch the defensive guys in what they call pursuit drills. The ball goes either towards them or away from them. How fast will they respond? On this play, the defensive end responded better than anyone and made a really nice play.
Richardson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you, because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And this returnable for Hill. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. From the gun, it's Tua. Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to get
to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? A-Chain gets it from the gun. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. It's an 89-yard kick return. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is...
And now off to the races down the right side. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 106 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run here with Taylor. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Trap 50, 50.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Ashton Doolin.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Colts have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Dolphins 14.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This two shall pass, this two shall pass, and it finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run here with Mostert.
Fights loose. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up.
That's good for a Miami Dolphins.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Julian Blackman on the tackle. 8 yards on the
A run with Mostert up the middle.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 4. Again, it's H.A.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa.
He dumps it off to H.A.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua.
Throw caught by H.A.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. That's good.
Play action. Now it's Tua. This is caught. Touchdown.
Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this ball game here, the final moments of the 3rd quarter.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
There he goes, right side.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 148 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Pierce in motion left. Again, it's Taylor.
Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Play action. Richardson.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. Gay's kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And they're going to speed things up here.
And the 2 is going to change things up.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34.
A give up the middle to H.A.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Samson Abukum in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Throwing Tua.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And we are all tied here in the final stages.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11. The 23-yard line.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game.
Well, that sets up a big 3rd down. Now the decision has to be, do you run it here and play for OT, or do you go ahead and press it downfield?
The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. Richardson to throw it. Lets one go downfield for Pierce.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Richardson. Pass complete to Alec Cox.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
Here's Richardson.
Here we go. This to avoid overtime. And incomplete on the deep ball. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone?
So it's the Colts who are going to get a chance to win it here first as we're back underway in overtime. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Moss. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Richardson dials up the first throw of overtime. And this one complete to Doolin.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones.
And how about that? So many times the big play is what does it in overtime. They got one there, move the ball past midfield, and now you know they're on the move, looking to score the game-winning touchdown because a field goal won't finish the game.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
A On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. On the move past the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. This is a big spot for a rookie QB, and overtime's kind of where you earn your stripes, isn't it?
It really is, and we've talked with enough coaches and players about how these youngsters are getting into the game and playing this at such a high level so early. But overtime, that's an entirely different animal, and he's handling it well.
We're starting to put together a nice drive. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive.
Play action. Now Richardson.
Oh, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, their defense, they did the important thing. They got the stop. They didn't allow a point, but now they're backed up here pretty far, Charles. Going to need a significant drive to try to get into position for the game-winning field goal.
Yeah, partner, don't you think that defense is on the sidelines right now saying, don't come to us with your problems about where you're starting. We did the important part. We kept them off the board, kept us in the ball game. Find a way to maneuver it downfield, at least get in the field.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Dolphins.
So it's a win for the Dolphins here, and it was a strong performance by Tua that helped lead the way.
Yeah, you have to be impressed with the way he ran the show.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Richardson off the play fake. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson.
And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Bootlegging out here, Ritter. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and that'll make it second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, Robinson. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Ritter looking to throw here on 4th.
Touchdown, Falcons!
Kyle Pitts on the receiving end from Desmond Ritter. And the Falcons use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. But he is such a matchup nightmare down near the goal line, CD, and another example right there on that play for the touchdown.
It's borderline impossible to defend this guy because that kind of size, he can still get out and run a crisp route, and he has excellent hands. Even if you stick with him, all the quarterback has to do is lob it up, and he can win almost any jump ball.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. They go play action with Richardson.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short. Could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
From the 46, here's a 2nd and 4.
Hey, smash Broncos! Ready?
They run once more with Taylor. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Going for it on 4th, Richardson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Well, he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Coup for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Across the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. On the handoff, Taylor, and they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Isaiah McKenzie
67 yards.
And the Colts have got it back to within a score. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Ready.
First down, here's Ritter. And that is incomplete here.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Second and 10 now. It's Ritter. Here's a screen for Robinson. There he goes left side. Across midfield. He's on his way.
And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Back to throw, Ritter.
And he is going to slide to a halt inside the 5-yard line. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Ritter going to keep it.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Being chased out left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. It looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Richardson. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah.
And now off to the races down the right side.
Jonathan Taylor moving inside the 20.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor, an even 90 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
from his end zone. Here comes Patterson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Going play action. Ritter.
Flush to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
This ball down the field for Pitts.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Ready.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Ready.
Going for it on 4th down. It's Ritter.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Ready.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And Gay knocks this one through, and they take a 17-14 lead.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Ready.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency.
Ritter off the play fake.
Rolling to his right.
Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Ritter will set up to throw it. This ball down the field for Pitts.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Ritter on the 4th down try. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
He's still on his feet. What a play. The big man. interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
On the draw is Taylor.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That play doomed from the start thanks to the defensive effort of Grady Jarrett. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Richardson working from the gun.
And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in the sack. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll run it here with Pierce. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Gay's kick is good, and they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now.
Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. This ball down the field for Pitts.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Here we go. Here we go.
2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready?
Ritter. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
2nd down and 8. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
On the counter, it's Taylor.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Colts would extend their lead here just before halftime.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
Here we go. Here, yellow.
Final play before the half. Here's Ritter. This ball down the field for Pitts. Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the third time. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD. Down 2 scores here, so how do they make some changes coming? They got his man complete. And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 40 yards. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 24-yard line. On play action, here's Ritter. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Cordero Patterson. A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Falcons are back within a score.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
And even 150 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Pat the street, pat the street. Go.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Richardson to throw off play action.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Richardson on 4th down.
And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
Ritter with it after the play fake.
Throw left side taken in by Miller. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ritter now.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Ritter.
Forced out to his left. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. And quickly, they get to the line.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
Ritter back to throw.
It's complete. It's Miller. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
They'll run with Robinson.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Robinson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal.
Ritter to throw it.
Now he's flushed out left. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Colts are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. So a big chance goes by the wayside there. A tough break on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, as a general rule, you know you're usually not going to win games with field goals. But in this case, they had 3 points in their pocket. I get what he was trying to do, but that's a big swing of momentum right there.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Taylor.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game.
And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Ritter, he wants to change the play here. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Ritter throwing on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Robinson.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Boy, 184 yards rushing for him now as he closes in on a 200-yard night. Back to Taylor on 1st down.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Check mash, big lion.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Now Richardson.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. Now here Here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He'll return it from the 6. 21 yards. Well done on the return.
And it will be Falcon football. This is 1st and 10. Ritter.
He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35.
Final minute. One timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Here's Ritter.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Ritter wants to throw it. Into the hands of London.
And he's in for the touchdown. And barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game. So they're not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. And they have got the lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Richardson.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Falcon defense has a touchdown.
That second half, Charles, a little bit